Jeremy, thank you. Milligan University is bringing back its annual Buffalo Tales.
It's a family-friendly student storytelling event, and it's happening next week. Here with the details is Sophia Jeffers. Now, you're a student, part of a class that everybody's putting on for this event.
Yes, so it's a class event. So it's basically, it acts as our final. So we've all just gathered like our two favorite stories, and then everyone in the class will take turns telling them at the event.
So these are stories you wrote throughout the semester?
Yes. And they're all we did three different categories throughout the class. So we have personal stories, so that's just stories from our lives. And then we did folk and fairy tale retellings, and then biblical stories too.
That's pretty daunting as a final assignment. Are you excited for that?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm a little nervous just because it'll be in front of a bunch of people, but I think it'll be fun.
Well, you're in front of a bunch of people right now. You just don't see them in the room, so you're doing fantastic.
Just pretending they're not there.
Well, when it comes to Buffalo Tales, this is an event that's been going on for quite some time. So is it a tradition?
Yes, it's a tradition. I think it's been going for about 17 years.
Pretty good right there. And tell us about what happens in that class. Tell us about your professor for that class.
Oh yeah, he's really great. We went through he went through all the different aspects of telling good stories, focusing a lot on perspective and making sure you say a lot of details so that you can really connect with your audience and make sure that they can see the story that's in your head that you're trying to tell them.
Well, and speaking of connecting with the audience, we are not too far from the International Storytelling Center of Jonesboro. Did you guys have any motivation pulled from there?
We actually, one day for one of the classes, we went to stories there.
Okay, so yeah.
Talking to your classmates, what are some of the stories, if you can preview it all, that are going to be told?
Well, we have a lot of mixtures. Mostly the different categories I said, we have a mix of all of those. So I know for mine, I'm telling a personal story and a biblical story, and I have there's a lot of other people in the class that are doing fairy tale and folktale retellings, and I don't know, everyone's doing a lot of good, a really good job. It was really cool.
Well, this acts as your final, and it will be on the Milligan campus. This is open to the public, correct?
Yes, it's open to the public, and it's totally free. If you just show up, we got you.
About how much time is that going to occupy for some folks if they come out?
I think it's going to start at 6:30, and it'll probably be done around 7:45.
Okay, right. So a fairly quick evening for some great stories. Obviously, your goal is going to be an A in the class, but what do you hope, besides a good grade, that people take away from attending this event if they choose to go?
I hope that they just can really enjoy it, enjoy all the stories, and just see how much impact that those can have on their life.
You think people will be entertained? In terms of the storytelling, what are some of the methods that you've learned that will help you entertain people?
I think kind of like I said before, the connecting and the details. He went over a lot, adding details, really describing how things look or how things smell, so that people can really get an image of what it all is. So I think just that.
So it's kind of like an end of the year showcase. You only take this class once on the campus, so this will be your one and only shot at this. Yeah. Are you excited? Are you nervous?
Kind of both. I'm excited because once I get up there and start, I think it'll be good, but I'm a little nervous for just the before and prepping and everything.
Is it something that you think you'll be able to continue with, some form of storytelling in your life after this?
I really hope so. I really like stories, and so I hope I can keep doing them.
Well, I think you're going to be fantastic along with all of your classmates, and I will say she's still going to perform at Buffalo Tales, but I would say her professor's standing behind the camera. She should just get an A for this appearance in general. Well, Sophia, thank you so much. Buffalo Tales is happening Tuesday, December 10th at 6:30 p.m. The show will be in the McLaughlin Street Theater located in the Gregory Center. Make plans to check it out completely free, open to the public. A great evening of storytelling in this community. We'll be right back.